The flashy arrival of a Justice League member in theaters is joined by yet another Disney Pixar moneymaker, plus the return of a Netflix action hero, the return of a popular sci-fi mystery series, and the return of one of the latest Star Trek spin-off shows. We've got all the right elements coming together on this week's What to Watch.
Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe.
Speeding into theaters is the DC film The Flash. Without any more ado, we're happy to report that the film is coming in fresh at 68% on the tomato meter with 125 reviews, with the critics' consensus saying The Flash is funny, fittingly fast-paced, and overall ranks as one of the best DC movies in recent years. Right on, Team DC. Another reason to get excited, especially if you're a comics nerd, is that the elements of this film were influenced by the Flashpoint story arc from the comics in 2011, which includes an altered DC universe with plenty of crossovers. And when I say crossovers, I don't just mean the Flash hanging with another version of himself, although that will happen in this one. No, I'm talking about the appearance of Michael Keaton's Batman, reprised from 1989's Batman and 1992's Batman Returns, which for the sake of this film took place in an alternate universe. And for the sake of reasons to watch, if that doesn't put your butt in a theater seat, I don't know what will. We're talking about Keaton's Batmobile and his Batwing, folks.
We all live by one simple rule.
Elements cannot mix.
That pipe squished me all out of shape.
And bringing more than just a little speed to theaters is the animated film Elemental. This Disney Pixar original is set in a place called Elemental City, where fire, water, air, and land residents all live together, and a fiery young woman named Ember begins to question her beliefs about the world she lives in. And yes, that all feels very much like a Pixar movie, which is a good thing, and a great reason to check it out. Another reason to give this one a look and a listen is because of the talented voice cast, which is a mix of young talent like stars Leah Lewis, Mamadou Ache, and more established actors in supporting roles like Catherine O'Hara, Wendy McLendon-Covey, and Joe Pera. And if you're still waiting for another element to help persuade you, consider the resume of director Peter Sohn. Not only did he direct 2015's The Good Dinosaur, but he's also lent his voice to animated hits like Ratatouille, Monsters University, and Lightyear.
But you survived. You fought your way back. You just have to find out why.
If you want both excitement and action in streaming form this week, look no further than Extraction 2 on Netflix. Get it? Because the word extraction is like a cross between excitement and action. Okay. Anyway, the first film from 2020, which starred Chris Hemsworth and is called simply Extraction, is a fresh 67% on the tomato meter with a strong audience score at 70%. We can call those reasons 1 and 1A to slide your thumb over to this sequel. On top of that, not only does Hemsworth reprise his role as an Australian Black Ops mercenary, but this time he will be reuniting with his old Thor Ragnarok co-star Idris Elba. Oh, they're total buds. Plus, since all these reasons are coming in pairs or more, let's not forget about the Russo connection, as in once again Joe Russo wrote the screenplay, which is based on a graphic novel co-written by Joe and his brother Anthony Russo along with a handful of other people.
This guy had been abducting people.
So that's what your documentary's about?
The details are so awful, it is irresistible. I love it.
Another strong streaming option for you this week is the 6th season of Black Mirror. One of the show's creators, Charlie Brooker, said they opted against making a new season during the pandemic to avoid being quote-unquote too depressing for audiences. Wow, what a thoughtful dude, but we are definitely glad it's back. And the reason we're celebrating its return from hiatus is because this anthology series that touches on humanity's unease with the modern world has turned in 5 fresh seasons, not to mention an interactive movie and a Christmas special. What? Plus, you know Black Mirror keeps fans always wanting more by using an array of different stars to dive into the techno-paranoia. For season 6, some of those names include Aaron Paul, Zazie Beetz, Josh Hartnett, Kate Mara, and Michael Cera. Plus many more, but you get it.
Our job puts us up against death. And we might not like it, but we do have to face it.
And finally, boldly heading into a 2nd season is the series Star Trek Strange New Worlds. The top reason to launch into this one is that it's a spin-off from the Star Trek Discovery series and follows Captain Kirk's predecessor, Captain Christopher Pike, as he navigates the Enterprise in the decade leading up to the original series. How cool is that? Plus, with a 99% certified fresh first season under its belt, it's clear critics are totally on board with the show, giving it praise for, quote, recapturing the sense of boundless discovery that defined the franchise's roots, end quote. Plus now is the perfect time to come aboard Strange New Worlds and get settled in, because a third season was ordered back in March. Well, there you have it, friends. 5 flashy picks to keep your viewing options running at full speed. That's how we roll. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.